Have you ever noticed that when you're overwhelmed, you can't stop thinking? You replay conversations, overanalyze every decision, and somehow your stomach feels heavy too. Ancient Taoist wisdom says this isn't a coincidence. According to the 5 elements, there is an energy inside you responsible for both your thoughts and your ability to digest life itself. It is called the earth element, and when this energy falls out of balance, it can leave us trapped in a cycle of overthinking, worry, and mental exhaustion. In the 5-element tradition, the earth element stands at the center. It is the energy of nourishment, stability, and digestion, not only of food, but of every experience we encounter in life. Everything that involves thought, contemplation, memory, and even worry belongs to the earth element. Its role is to receive life, transform it, and make it part of who we are. The earth element governs our ability to digest reality itself. Every conversation, every emotion, every challenge, and every memory becomes something that must be processed and assimilated. When earth is balanced, we gain wisdom from our experiences and feel grounded and secure. But when earth becomes imbalanced, we remain mentally chewing on experiences that we cannot let go of. We replay events in our minds, worry about the future, and become trapped in endless thought. The earth element also governs our relationship with the material world. It influences our connection to money, possessions, security, abundance, and our need to feel safe and supported. When earth energy is healthy, we feel content and rooted. But when it becomes excessive, it can give rise to possessiveness, jealousy, insecurity, and an endless hunger for certainty and control. Sometimes we're not hungry for food at all. We're hungry for emotional nourishment, for reassurance, or for a sense of inner stability. 2 meridians carry the principle of earth within the body: the stomach meridian and the spleen and pancreas meridian. The stomach meridian is associated with the dragon and the transition between seasons, a time of transformation. Its pathway ends at the tip of the second toe, what you might call the foot's index finger. But despite its name, this meridian is concerned with much more than the physical stomach. Its role is to receive and digest everything that enters our lives. On the physical level, it digests food. On the psychological level, it digests experiences. Every event in your life becomes something to be processed. Some experiences nourish you, while others are difficult to digest. The stomach meridian receives them all and attempts to transform them into something useful. This meridian is also connected to appetite, to the movement of the limbs, and to the body's production of heat. It is associated with nourishment, and even with our ability to nourish others. This is why it is connected to maternal milk and caregiving. The earth element teaches us a profound truth. We cannot truly nourish others if we ourselves are not nourished. On the psychological plane, the stomach meridian governs thought, memory, contemplation, reason, and worry. This is why periods of stress often affect the stomach. Most of us have experienced butterflies before an important event, and not in the stomach after receiving bad news or a loss of appetite during times of emotional pain. Ancient wisdom understood long ago that the mind and the digestive system are deeply interconnected. The stomach meridian reaches its peak energy between 7 and 9 in the morning. In traditional practice, this was considered one of the most important times of the day to nourish the body. The second meridian of the earth element is the spleen and pancreas meridian. It is associated with the snake, and, like the stomach, it governs transformation. Food cannot nourish us in its original form. It must first be broken down and transformed into something the body can use. In the same way, our experiences do not automatically become wisdom. Pain, failure, disappointment, and heartbreak all require transformation. The spleen and pancreas meridian helps us turn raw experience into understanding and chaos into meaning. This meridian controls many of the glands involved in digestion and plays a fundamental role in the distribution of nourishment throughout the body. It works with the stomach to determine what can be used and what must be discarded. It also helps regulate the transformation of fluids and the body's management of sugars and energy. But its role extends far beyond physiology. The spleen and pancreas meridian governs our relationship with the material world and our sense of security within it. When its energy becomes weak, we often become mentally exhausted. We overthink. We worry excessively. We feel insecure and seek comfort. We may crave sweetness and become attached to external forms of security because we no longer feel secure within ourselves. The earth element teaches us something beautiful. Real nourishment does not come from what we possess. It comes from what we are able to assimilate and transform. Ancient wisdom says that the energy extracted from food combines with the energy of the air through the lungs. Earth and heaven unite. Food and breath become life force itself. Every meal, every breath, and every experience is constantly becoming part of who we are. The question is, what are you feeding your body? What are you feeding your mind? And what experiences are you still trying to digest? The spleen and pancreas meridian reaches its peak between 9 and 11 in the morning, a time traditionally associated with mental clarity and transformation. The earth element is not simply about food, it is about receiving life, transforming it, and allowing it to become wisdom. So let me ask you, what experience in your life are you still trying to digest? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this exploration of the earth element, make sure to subscribe because next we will continue our journey through the 5 elements and uncover the hidden energy systems that shape every aspect of our lives.